So guys, the Trump's administration has moved to wield a very hard stick on the Tinubu's government. Like you can see, this headline says Trump plans general visa ban on Nigerians over Tinubu government corruption, poor database. So the Trump's government wants to punish the Tinubu's government, but guess what? It is going to affect every Nigerian. You know, like you can see, there's going to be a general visa ban on Nigerians. Do you know what that means? Whether you're a politician, you're a student, and whatever status you hold in the society, you will be denied visa to enter the United States because of corruption in Nigeria. Now, this corruption is not just, monetary corruption. That like the US has been hammering on how Christians are being pied in Nigeria. And guess what? The Tinubu's government is not sitting up to address that. Now, Benue State has suffered a very severe attack. Recently we're told that many people lost their lives in Benue State. I mean, in Benue, just this weekend alone, more than 100 persons have lost their lives in Benue. And this other headline is also saying that armed men attacked Benue community by 2 soldiers and civil defense officer injured several residents. This is what is happening under it. This is like a daily occurrence, and this is happening in a mostly Christian dominated area in Benue State. And these are some of the things that the United States does not want to see or hear. Now, Trump's government is coming hard on Tinubu, although they are using corruption, but I tell you, it also has to do with insecurity, especially in Christian dominated areas. So guys, now this guy took his time to make video on how many military checkpoints we have in the southeast, coming from Owerri to Asaba. I'm just going to allow you to listen to him do the counting, and then you know why insecurity is ravaging so many parts of the north, because their whole attention has been shifted on the southeast. I mean, they are there, the military is there with their checkpoints, collecting money, and the people of Benue don't have people to protect them. Have you seen that kind of a thing? Anybody that buys now, it does not even concern the government. Now take a look as this guy counted how many checkpoints you experience from Owerri to Asaba, despite all that the Fulani headsmen. Have you heard what Fulanis are now doing in the southeast around that Owerri axis? Somebody was telling me that this time around they will stop a vehicle and just pack all the passengers into the bush and begin to put knife on their neck. You know what that means? Honestly, this country is gone. Take your time and watch this video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now take a look.
Ororo Buruku 1. No, give me check. Two collectors. Three. Pay on every checkpoint.
I say it for daytime, but in the night, I only those two for that.
This all door open. Four. Five.
You are my best friend. I got a group family.
I give you your best friend. 6. Seven. Eight. I even missed like 3 checkpoints from Owerri. Because it happened the first one, second one, and third time. I said, Ogini, what's going on? Don't see how this illegality has been legalized in Nigeria. That each checkpoint you must pay money, and when you don't pay money, they will delay you for hours. Like they will open your motor, scatter everywhere, begin to search, waiting even their existence. Oh yes, checkpoint is good though. Stop and search is good though. That is their duty. Yes, it's good. But when you now, when you now try to use extortion to be delaying people on the road, it's wrong. It's wrong. Now let us go up. Let us even talk about this now. A driver who wakes up in the morning, takes somebody's car on daily balance because he wants to have something to eat, him and his family. He has to drop 500 naira on each checkpoint from Owerri to Onitsha. Do you understand? Now calculate it. 20 checkpoint or 15 checkpoints. How much is it? 500 times 15 is how much? So from Lagos to Onitsha, how many checkpoints? More than 70 checkpoints. Calculate it. And when you don't pay this money, they will delay you for hours. So it's now legalized now that when you get there, you must drop this money for them, because if not, they go delay you. Are we not tired enough? Like, are we not tired enough? We are making things difficult for the poor people. That you delay them for hours on the road because they cannot pay you money, 300 naira, 500 naira, and when you pay you is a license for you to move. And when they can't, not that they have license, they have papers that are complete, but because they are carrying passengers, it becomes a crime. How long are we going to continue to suffer like this? How long? It's not happening just on the Owerri, on the Chahazis. No. From Warri to Port Harcourt, from Warri to Benin, from Lake Wasaba. It's crazy. And the worst thing is that the authorities pass through this road. They see them. They see them. So Nigerians are now asking questions. Is it like maybe they are the one even, sending them to go and be collecting money on the road and be giving back returns? I think Nigerians' questions is beginning to be clear now. You understand? Because I don't see a reason why, if people don't pay money, give them money, they won't pass through.
Insecurity in Nigeria is wiped out today. I mean, the Igbos will be very happy to join the military, but we want the northern leaders.
So Igbos are scared to join the military because they do not want to be at the war front.
No, you know
insecurity bedeviling the country.
You know that the Igbo man is never afraid. You know that.
Sorry, sir. You know why I had to mention this now? Because over times we've heard cases and scenarios where people from certain regions says that when they get employed to the military, they send them to the very toxic, I would say, war-prone or insecurity-prone areas, which are the northeast and the northwest. Like you are from a certain area, like the south and southeast. They send those people from that region back to the northeast and northwest. People are saying that shouldn't be fair. It looks like it's the same thing with the same case with the NYSC redeployment, where people from south goes to the north are redeployed to the north, and people from the north are redeployed to the south. But some quarters are saying that it is only fair, or it will be fair, for you to be in your region. Do you share the same thoughts?
Of course. Since everybody is aware of what the north are doing, there will be suspicion. They are not sincere, especially northern leaders. They know that they are the cause of this insecurity, so they are looking for somebody to play the cannon fodder. People they will use as scapegoats to go and die for them for a work they created. Since it is their children and their youth that are the cause of this war, let them sort it out.
Is it war or insecurity? Okay, it's a war on terrorism.
It's war. It's war. In fact, it's more than a war. So since they know the source and the promoters, let them sort it out. You don't ask me to bring my children to go and die for your war. That is the real reason why the Southerners or the Igbos are not keen.
All right, Barrister.
Especially in this period where there is terrorism is very high.
In the northern part
And
of the
as a
country.
matter of fact, they won't even allow them to do the job.
Why so?
When you are attacking them, you are attacking these terrorists and killing them, you become a target, you become an enemy. We have seen it happen. That pilot, that fighter pilot from Yoruba land, that lady, what happened to her? What happened to her that she was just killed like that? Because they say she was killing Boko Haram, you know, in numbers in the war front. A lady fighter pilot. So that will tell you what is going on. They will not tell you, but already people are aware. We know. Everybody knows. Even the people that are already there. I remember when some soldiers from the southwest resigned in large number under Buhari. They left the military in large number because of what they were, you know, doing there. So it will be difficult to, not just the Igbos, I'm sure the southwest too. They are not very keen in joining the military.
All right, Barrister, quickly, let's just dwell a little bit on insecurity before we move to what the president and the U.S. court is saying about our president. A retired Rear Admiral Bitrus Etukum, retired, has criticized a former military governor of Plateau State, of course, has criticized the federal government on the way they are handling the insecurity in the north central region, that is Plateau State and Benue State. You know, a whole lot of number of people have died over the weeks in that region. And he's saying that the federal government is handling the case with kid's glove, that they have to tighten their seatbelts and do something more than they are doing now. What do you think the federal government could do more in the north central region, especially Plateau and Benue State?
I don't think they will do more than they have done already, because they are complicit in this matter.
The federal government?
Yes. Benue was the first state that created vigilante outfits, you know, during the time of Buhari. They were the first. It was legislated. The state assembly brought, you know, gave them a backing by establishing them under the law of Benue State. But what happened? The first IG of police under Buhari, Idris, he came and disbanded them and collected all their guns and
And it was working for the state then. They were able to curb the
because of the achievement they made. The people involved, they did not like it. They went to go and disarm them, and immediately these terrorists who claim to be farmers or headers now came and started dealing with the Benue people. So it will be difficult because the federal government have refused over the years to give these people, they talk to them in the language they will understand according to Buhari. So religious and ethnic sentiment is playing out here. As long as they are Fulani terrorists, they are free to carry gun and kill anybody and nothing will happen. We have seen it over and over again. How come they will go to a particular area and kill everybody in that village? And as I'm talking to you now, they are occupying villages in Plateau and Benue. Occupying villages after killing all the villagers, and some of them ran away. They now took over their own household. And the federal government is aware, yet they are not doing anything. Not even to go and ask them, what are you people doing here? So when you see all this, what other evidence are you looking for? That the federal government is complicit in what is going on? Both under Buhari and under Tinubu. They are all complicit. Meanwhile, they swore to protect lives and property. To make matters worse, these are foreign terrorists in Nigeria. Foreign. They are not from Nigeria. They came from outside here to kill Nigerians and take over their homes. And you are telling me that people should join the army, have you?
The other day, I think on Friday, we saw more than 300 Boko Haram were reintegrated, disarmed, reintegrated back into the society. So we were seeing terrorists, people who kill, people who kidnap, who destroy properties, people who are against the government are being reintegrated back into the society.
So when I tell you now that government,
and they are still.
I hear saying all the whole commander for the 36 states in the Nigerian army are urging the indigenous of the state to come and buy army form. I even watch them for EBS, Edo State. that the commander of 4 brigades in Benue City is urging Edo State youth to come and buy form. That they are looking for more recruitment. They are looking for more candidates. That candidate one and they look for someone and not go see him. That time when people never wise, they want enter the army. When they never know say army work na devilish work. Army work na dead zone. Una know the Greek collect from Edo State. Edo State boys, they go they beg tire. Make them enter the job. Una go pack nonsense, hypocrite from the north. Those one when they finish university from the south and east Nigeria, una no go carry them. Now when everybody don't wise, where they don't know say no salary, no day for army. Now come they come to EBS, come they you see, you, the 4th brigade commander, whatever you call yourself, first bring your 2 children, come buy the form first. If they won't pass, make your 2 children be there for number 1 and number 2 before the rest youth. They're going to say, yes, you really volunteer to help this country. Don't advise people, children, to come and be buy form and die for Nigeria. Nigeria is no worth for a person to die for. I better die as a farmer than die for Nigeria army. Say, I serve my country. As now they go to television, they announce, say, and the youths, make the youth come buy army form. All the whole officers in Nigeria, provide two of your children, provide them to come and buy the army form, to come and pass through other rank. So you are urging Nigerians, you to come and buy form and join the army. Why you will carry your children to the NDA to become an officer, so that your children will come and be molesting people's children the way you people are molesting people's children, the way people are enslaving people's children in the Nigerian army. If you not play, make you not stop him. My mission to talk is to talk against you people. Nigerian army officers are devilish. They are evil. Not be as people take on for us. I say the army will be, not be so it be. The army work is occultic. Who make an occultic? The Nigerian army officers make an occultic. How can a selfless service organization become an occultic, where you people molest people children in the name of army work, where you people embarrass, bully people children, where you people see the benefit of a soldier? Then you come to national television, EBS, all of you go to meeting after you went to Abuja and go and sit on AC, run useless meeting, and advise you say come to EBS or national television, advising the indigenous people of the state, the youth of the state, the Nigerian youth to come and be buy form. I never see him. He never in the history. I never see where officers are now begging for a citizen to come and buy army form. You are still looking for more blood to share. How many after passing out? How many people now they share? How many soldiers now they share for each 36 state? 10,000 when they go pass out, 9,000 when they go pass out. How many now they share for each state? If 10,000 pass out, we now carry 7,000 down to Maiduguri. We now go to kill them one by one. If soldier not die, we now go get money. One soldier don't die, we now go send message to the federal government. They go pump allocation, we now go hijack the allocation. Now come the back, say make cities they buy army form. See, I try to my able youths, my colleagues aside there, my colleague when they be youth, when they be Nigeria citizen, make una not buy army form. Anything when they advise somebody to do, it dey dangerous. Make una not buy army form. Don't follow the uniform. Don't watch the parade online. Their ceremonial parade online. You watch on Facebook.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself. This is it. Nigeria is no longer a safe place, honestly. Now, I'm just going to read this, and it says, armed headsmen attack Benue community by 2 soldiers and civil defense officer, injured several residents, and it reads further, saying at least 3 security operatives were killed and 16 others injured when suspected armed headsmen attacked Yelewata community in Benue State late Friday night. The incident occurred around 10 p.m., plunging the entire area into panic as gunmen opened fire on residents. Benue people have really suffered. And we saw them supporting Tinubu. We saw Benue people supporting Tinubu and Ulia for re-election. May God save them. By 4 a.m. on Saturday, report indicates that at least 16 persons have sustained varying degree of injuries. In response to distress call, operatives of the Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps were deployed to the community. However, while on their way, they were ambushed in Daudu, leading to the death of 2 soldiers and 1 civil defense officer. You see, Nigeria is paying dearly for carelessness of our leaders. I mean, carelessness of our leaders. These are people's father. These are people's husband. These are people's grandpa. You know, they lost their lives as they were ambushed by these Fulani headsmen. What will it take Tinubu to sack Fulanis from our forest and their regions and the various regions? Ask the Fulanis to go back to the north or leave Nigeria, because they are all visitors. Nigeria does not have Fulanis from scratch. They all came in. You know, they all came in because of the northern politics. Northern politics, they are the ones importing the Fulanis. You see, they are now the ones leading in Nigeria. Now, the headline reads further. These brave men paid the ultimate price in service to our people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. The community source told Daily Post. While mourning the deceased operative, those injured in the attack were currently receiving treatment at the Benue State University Teaching Hospital, Makurdi. Medical personnel at the hospital have made an urgent appeal for blood donation to help save lives. Christians and citizens and humanitarian organizations have been urged to provide immediate support to the victims, especially those medical assistance and blood supply. My heartfelt condolences go to the families of the victims, especially our fallen heroes in uniform, said a concerned resident who also refrained from sharing graphic images from the scene out of respect for the victims and community standard. So, you know, in Nigeria, you just buy, life goes on, nobody cares. The government will know if this one's not, they've buy in the name of, they were fighting for the nation. But this buy wouldn't have happened if Tinubu had handled insecurity properly. Caution the Fulanis, talk to them, restrict movement of headsmen. How can we not be civilized enough to know that this movement can cause problem? For just political gain, they've sacrificed a lot of Nigerians, you know, a lot. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.